Alright, this is part 2 on the series of lessons on string handling in Python. Remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button below if you've not subscribed, because by subscribing you encourage me to continue making these lessons. Alright, so we've discussed this 4 in part 1, and now we continue with some string methods. So we were trying to talk about capitalize. So the first method we are going to be looking at is capitalize. So this method actually takes a string and capitalizes the first letter of the words of the string. So let's take, for instance, if I say name is equal to my name, Kindson. Let me write everything in lowercase so that we see exactly how it works. So if I now say print, yeah. So now I'm going to say name dot capitalize. Alright, so this name dot capitalize will take the name and then capitalize the first letters of the string. So let me run it and let's see what happens. So now it capitalizes the first letter. You can see it capitalizes K. It doesn't capitalize the first letter in every word but the first letter. So let's see another string, another method. So that method is let's say center. So in this case, if you have a string and you want to center it and then fill both sides with certain space. So what I mean is this. Let's say we have name1 equal to Kindson, name2 equal to. So we want a situation whereby the two strings will occupy the same space, right? So let's print the two so that you understand what is happening. So name1, and then I print name2. So at this point, if I print, you see that they are not centralized. Now I want to centralize everything. So let's call this, I'll have name1 and name2. So the first one, which is 15, which has a length of 15, I want to make everything to occupy 15 spaces, right? So everything will be occupying 15 spaces. And in this way, I'll centralize everything. So in that, what I'm going to do, I can just say name1 dot center. So the first thing is I'm going to specify I want it to be 15 characters long, and then the fill character will be space. Okay. So the same thing with name2 dot center. I want it to be 15 characters long and I want it to be space. So see how it's going to appear when I print it out on the screen. I'm going to run it now, and you see everything is centralized. So assuming I want to use a different character for the fill, because this is the fill character has to be here. So let's say I want to use, let's say, an asterisk sign to be the fill character, an asterisk sign. Let's see how it's going to appear. So if I run it, you see that it uses asterisk signs to fill on both sides to make sure everything is equal to 15. So using this method, you can actually build up something like a triangle, and that we will do in a different tutorial. So let's now look at another string method, and let's look at find. This method is to find a string within a string. Right, so assuming we have a string, let's say str1 is equal to I will be in school today. So we want to check str1 to check if it contains a particular string. So let's say to do that we can say print str.find, and I want to check if it contains a string b. Okay, so if it contains the string b, I want to know where it appears in the string. So let's run it and see what comes up. Oh no, okay, so it needs to take one more argument. So it has to start from 0 to okay, I really don't want to make it complicated, but I don't have an option. So str1, I will explain it after now. So it starts from 0 to str1. So if I print, must be a string, not an int. Says print must be string, not ints. Okay, so where is this problem coming from? So start from 0 to line string 1. Okay, so okay, let's take it out. Okay, so because we have the find method, let's see. Okay, now I know where the problem is coming from. Let's say from 0 to 10, right? Okay, so run. Okay, I get it. So the string we are actually trying to work with is str1, but I'm using str. So that's a mistake I was making. All right, so if let's see, from index 0 to 10, sometimes this can actually be really annoying. Says unexpected end of file found. Okay, so actually this means one needs to have a good debugging skill. So it's working now, and it's actually taking all my time. I don't. So it tells us 8. So what does 8 mean? 8 means the location in the string where we have the substring b. So we are saying from string 1 find b starting from location 0. Location 0 is the first position in the string all the way to the 10th position. And it tells us that b, the starting index of b is in position 8. So if you count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So B starts from index 8. Okay, so let me search through from 0 to the length of the whole string. So how do I specify the length of the whole string? I use the len function. So len str1. Alright, so if I run it, it also finds the same thing. So let me look for school. So it finds it at index 14. Now let me search for something that is not in that string. So let's say Kani. So at this point it's going to return -1. -1 means it is not in the string, it's not found. So if it finds it, it returns the index. If it doesn't find it, it returns -1. I'm going to stop here, but there are other methods for string that we are going to continue to discuss in the next tutorial. So we continue in the next lesson. I'd like to thank you for viewing, and remember to subscribe and comment.